Hi guys, hi. How are you guys? Welcome to An Academy, India's biggest learning platform. Guys, I hope the voice is clear. I hope the voice is clear. Okay, guys. So before starting the session, I would like to take just 5 minutes. Like to take 5 minutes to uh, tell our new students who are in the session about the ongoing offer. Okay. So guys, at present, 55% of the offer is available. Okay, so any student who wants to enroll for 6 months, for 6 months duration, they will get 2 months extra free and you will save up to 52%. Okay, guys, those who wants to enroll for 12 months, you will get 3 months free and 53% uh, discount you will get. And those who students who wants to enroll for 24 months, they will get extra 4 months and they will get 55% off. So guys, this is the great opportunity. As you can see that the code is mentioned. Okay, GS007 guys. Kindly use the code GS007 to avail the maximum discounts. Okay, it's valid till December 31st. Guys, this code is valid till December 31st. So, be the part of an academy family and join as soon as possible. Okay. Secondly, we have 45% percent of uh, discounts available and plus 3 months extra extension for Airport Authority of India Junior Executive subscription. AAI Junior Executive subscription, we have 45% percent off at present. Okay, all the students who wants to enroll for 3 month course, they will get 1 month free period. Okay, and they will save up to 44%. All the students who wants to enroll for 6 months course, they will get 2 month free period and you will get the off of 45%. Those students who wants to enroll for 12-month period, they will get 3 month extra. Okay, and you will get the discount of 42%. Okay guys, just remember to use the code GS007. It's valid till December 31st and avail the best offers now and be the part of an academy team. Okay, yeah. So guys, on December 30th, our new batch is starting. Okay, in English category for civil engineering. Okay, so to avail to take admission in that batch and avail the maximum discount in that process, you can use the code GS007. Code is mentioned. You can see that GS007 code you can use. And myself, Amit Vijay, I'll be taking your non-tech classes, mostly GS subject. Okay, I'll be taking your GS subjects and you can use the code GS007. Okay, from 8:30 onwards, 8:30 a.m. I'll be taking geography. 8:30 a.m. I'll be taking geography. Use the code GS007. Okay. Now next is Airport Authority of India Junior Executive Recorded Batch. Recorded batch. Okay, guys, in recorded batch, you will get the classes from India's top educators. Okay, plus the comprehensive coverage of the syllabus will be there. Okay, you will get the full length mock test as well, right? You will get the full length mock test as well. You just have to use the code GS007. Okay, you just have to use the code GS007. Okay, now SSC JEE 2022 results are out. So already, so these are few students, these are few among many students. Okay, those who got selected in SSC JEE 2022 exam. Okay, those who got selected in SSC JEE 2022 exam, subscribe to all the batches and you will get all the discounts by using the code yes007. Okay, okay. Then again, 45% off plus 3 month free extension for Airport Authority of India Junior Executive subscription. Guys, the vacancy has been announced and the rigorous preparation of the students are started. So those who have not joined, kindly join the batch by using the code GS007 and ace the exam. Okay, it's valid till December 31st. Valid till December 31st. Okay. So guys, these are various plus features These are various plus features that we give to uh, our plus students already know that. Our plus students already know that about these features. So if you want to avail all these features, you can by taking a plus course at an academy, and you can use by using the code GS007. Okay, these are few of our students who cleared paper 1 SSA 2023 paper 1 with very high performance. Okay, and there are many more who have cracked it. It's impossible to paste the photograph of all of them in one frame. That is very difficult because there are so many. You could be among one of them next year. Okay, these are our some rank holders from SSC JE and state A 2020 rankers. Okay, these are some of our rank holders, those students who have aced the exam and are currently placed in very good departments, top hierarchies, right? You could be among one of them. Just use the code GS007 and avail the Unacademy service. Okay. So, guys, in last class, we have covered up to question number 80. Today, we'll be completing the entire. Today, we'll be completing the remaining portion. Okay. Okay, guys. So, first question is question number 81. Kiruna, which was seen in the news, is a small town located in which country? Guys, answer the question. Kiruna, which was seen in the news, okay, seen in the news at the time of February, March. So, basically, is a small town located in which country? Tell me, guys, which country? Option A, Switzerland. Option B, Sweden. Option C, Argentina. Option D, Ukraine. Please do tell me. Kiruna, guys. So, the right answer for this is option D, Sweden. Then is the right answer. Then is the right answer. Okay. Kiruna is is a town in northern Sweden. Okay. Kiruna is a town in northern Sweden. Okay. You can write the note point. Kiruna, it's a town in northern Sweden. Town in northern Sweden. Northern Sweden. Okay. So basically, this town is currently under threat of being consumed by world's largest iron ore mine that is under the control of Swedish state. That's why this town was in news. Okay. This town is under threat. This town is under threat. This town is under threat. Under threat. Threat of what? Town is under threat. Threat of being of being consumed by consumed by world's largest iron ore. World's largest iron ore. World's largest iron ore. Okay, that's why it is owned by Swedish state. Owned by Swedish state. Owned by Swedish state. British, right? That's why this town was in news. Okay, name was Kiruna. Kiruna. It was in Switzerland. The name was Kiruna, and the country is Sweden, not Switzerland. Sweden. Option B is Sweden. Okay. Next question is question number 82. India established a Trade and Technology Council (TTC) along with which bloc? Okay. India established the Trade and Technology Council (TTC) along with which bloc? Option A SAARC, option B ASEAN, option C EU, or option D G20. Guys, answer the question. Which with which organization? Okay, with which bloc the TTC is established? Okay, Trade and Technology Council. Okay, it is in connection with which of this blogs or organization? Tell me. Yeah. So answer for this question is option C, EU, EU, European Union. Okay, European Union. So answer is European Union. Option C is right answer. Okay. Write the few note points. Note points. Guys, these note points they will help you out in having the clarity of the concept. Okay, that's why I am giving few of the note points. Okay. Okay. So the Trade and Technology Council was jointly established by European Union and India. Okay. So it was jointly established by India. Okay. ETC and EU. Okay. They are jointly established. Okay. Under this new council, three working groups have been set up. Three working groups have been set up. The working groups have been set up. The working groups have been set up with focus of strategic technologies. With focus of strategic technologies. Strategic technologies. Strategic technologies. Digital governance. Digital governance. Digital governance. Digital governance and digital connectivity. And digital activity. Green and clean energy technology. Green and clean energy technologies. Clean energy technology. Energy technologies. Technologies. Okay. So all these are covered in this. Three working groups have been set up with flow of strategic technologies, digital governance, and digital connectivity, green, uh, green and clean energy technologies. Okay. Various other factors like investment and resilient value chains. Investment and resilient value chains. Okay. Okay, guys, understood? Okay, guys. Yeah. Next is next question. Next question is the Experiential Technology Innovation Center (XTIC) is a newly established research institute in which institution? Okay. So guys, answer this. Option A is IISc Bangalore. Option B is IISER Bhopal. Option C is IIT Madras. Option D is NIT Varangal. Okay, guys, give me the answer. Experiential Technology Innovation Center, XTIC, is newly established research institute in which institution? Option A, IISc Bangalore. Option B, IISER Bhopal. Option C, IIT Madras. Option D, NIT Varangal. Tell me. So the answer for this question is IIT Madras. Is the right answer. IIT Madras is the right answer. Okay, guys. IIT Madras is the right answer. Okay. So this XTIC Innovation Center, it is newly established research institute in IIT Madras. Okay. It focuses on, okay, note what is the purpose of this? It focuses on, focuses on, it focuses on, focuses on extending reality and focuses on extended reality, reality and haptics, reality and haptics technology. Technology. Okay. So an MOU was signed between ISRO and IIT Madras. An MOU signed between signed between ISRO and IIT Madras. ISRO and IIT Madras. IIT Madras. ISRO and IIT Madras to develop a training module for Indian space flight program. To develop, develop training module, a training module, training module to develop training module for development of training module for Indian space flight for Indian space flight program. Space flight program. Space flight program at XTIC. At XTIC. At XTIC. Okay, guys. So understood? Okay. So this will also at XTIC, it will also develop using the augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. Okay, by using all the three, they will develop the model, right? So answer is IIT Madras. Next question. Which state budget announced a roadmap for setting up green hydrogen hubs with outlay of rupees 200 crore? Okay, so guys, which state budget announced a roadmap for setting up green hydrogen hub with outlay of rupees 200 crore? A. Telangana, B. Kerala, C. Assam, D. Orissa. So guys, tell me the answer. A. Telangana, B. Kerala, C. Assam, D. Odisha. Okay. So answer for this particular question is option B. Kerala. Option B. Kerala. Option B. Kerala is the answer. Option B. Kerala is the answer. Okay. So Kerala, Kerala state budget announced the roadmap for setting up of green hydrogen hubs with outlay of rupees 200 crores. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Note Write 3 points. Note. Okay. So the budget is presented by Kerala, announced on roadmap for setting up green hydrogen hub in Kochi, in Kochi and Tiruvananthapuram, and Tiruvananthapuram, Tiruvananthapuram, Ananthapuram. Okay, Puram. So they are planning to set the hydrogen hubs of rupees 200 crores in Kochi and Tiruvananthapuram in next 2 years. Next 2 years. Next 2 years. Okay. Okay. So amount 20 crores is embarked additionally for the purpose of this budget. Okay. So rupees 200 crores overall budget. Okay. In which areas? Kochi and Tiruvananthapuram for 2 years. For 2 years. Okay. Okay, guys, clear? Answer is Kerala. Next question is Red Sanders, okay, Petrocarpus centellinus is prevently found in which Indian states? Is prevently found in which Indian state? A. Tamil Nadu, B. Andhra Pradesh, C. Odisha, D. Goa. Tell me, guys, in which state red sanders are found? Which state sanders are found? So the answer for this question is option B. Option B is the right answer. Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Red sanders are found in Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Okay. Right. Next question. Question number 86. The Union Budget 2023-2024 has allocated rupees 2,516 crores for computerization of which unit over next 5 years? Okay, the Union Budget 2023-2024 has allocated rupees 2,516 crores for computerization of which unit for next 5 years? Option A, state cooperative banks. Option B, district central cooperative banks. Option C, primary agriculture credit societies. Option D, multi-state cooperative bank. Multi-state cooperative bank. Okay. So guys, answer. Okay. Computerization of which unit over next 5 years? Option A, B, C, D. So the answer for this is Primary Agriculture Credit Society. Okay. Option C is the right answer. Primary Agriculture Credit Society. Yes, option C. Those students who have given option C, they're absolutely correct. Right answer, option C. Right answer is option C. Okay, guys. Right answer is option C. Okay. Maybe you should write few note points. Few note points. So the Union Budget 2023-2024 has allocated 25 crore rupees for computerization of 63,000 PSCs over next 5 years. Okay, PSCS means Primary Agriculture Credit Society. How many? How many? 63,000. 63,000 PACS. PSCS stands for Primary Agriculture Credit Society. Okay. So the primary agriculture credit societies are village level cooperative credit societies. They are what they are? Village level cooperative, village level, village level, village level cooperative, village level cooperative credit societies. Credit societies that act a link between that act link act a link between link between that act a link between uh, three-tier cooperative credit structure. Three-tier three-tier cooperative credit structure. Cooperative cooperative credit structure. Credit structure. Okay. Credit structure. Three-tier cooperative credit structure. Okay. Which is headed by State Cooperative Bank. Which is headed by State Cooperative Bank. Which is headed by headed by State Cooperative Bank. SCB stands for State Cooperative Bank. State Cooperative Bank. Okay, SCB. All right. Okay, guys. So this is it for the question. Next question. Question number 87. 87. Bard is an AI chatbot that is being developed by which tech major? Guys, Bard is the AI chatbot. So this AI chatbot is being developed by which tech or tech major you can say. Option A, Microsoft. Option B, Google. Option C, Meta. Option D, Twitter. Guys, what is the answer for this? A, Microsoft. B, Google. C, Meta. C, D, Twitter. Microsoft, Google, Meta, Twitter. So the answer for this question is B. Bard is developed by Google. Okay. Answer is Google. Answer is Google. Note, note. Bard is an AI chatbot that has been developed by Google. Okay, developed by Google as the competitor for popular Microsoft backed ChatGPT. Okay, developed by Google. Developed by Google. Developed by Google as a competitor for very well known AI competitor for popular Microsoft backed ChatGPT. Backed Chat Microsoft backed Chat. Okay, Chat GPT has been backed by Microsoft. Okay, so what will Bard do? This Bard will this Bard use AI will use AI to generate text, generate text, to generate text when queries are typed by user. When queries are typed by user. Okay, when the queries are typed by users, so it will generate a text base. This AI will generate a text. Okay, in responsive text. Whenever you enter anything, it will generate a responsive text. Okay, so this AI model, it will work on the so this Bard will work on. So this, So this will work on the function based on AI model called the function based on AI model called AI model AI model called LA LAMDA LAMDA, okay, which was introduced by Google in 2021. Okay, this LAMDA was introduced in 2021 by Google. 2021 by Google as a generative language model for dialogue application. Okay, as a generative language model for dialogue application. Okay, guys, this was all about Bard. Okay, and the Bard is being launched by Google. Next question. Okay, next question. So TREDS is an electronic platform that facilitates the transaction for which entities it facilitates the transaction. Okay, A, pharma companies, B, exporters, C, MSMEs, D, banks. So which option? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? Guys, answer the question. Which entities it will facilitates the transaction for? Option is C, MSMEs. The right answer for MSMEs. Okay. So what is the full form of TRDS? Please note it down. Note TREDS. Okay. TREDS stands for TREDS stands for the the trade, the trade receivable discounting system. Discounting system. Okay. So TREDS stands for receivable, the trade receivable discounting system. Okay. So what is this TREDS? It is an electronic platform. It's an electronic platform. It's an electronic platform. Electronic platform. It's an electronic platform that facilitates the financing or discounting. That facilitates the financing and discounting. Financing and discounting. The financing and discounting. Okay. Then trading and settling invoices of MSMEs. Counting, trading, trading, trading and settling invoices for and settling invoices for invoices of the MSMEs. Okay. So the RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, has decided to expand the scope of this TREDS. This is a very good platform. So they decided to expand the scope of TREDS to allow insurance facility. Okay. They wanted to start That insurance facility also. That insurance facility. Insurance facility. Okay. This was all about PREDS. Okay, and MSME. Okay, right. Next question. Question number 89. So question number 89 is Eagle 44 or Oghab 44 is the first underground air force base of which country? Eagle 44, or you can say Ohab 44 is the underground, and this is the underground air force base of which country? Underground air force base of which country? Option A, Iran. Option B, North Korea. Option C, Israel. Option D, France. So, which underground air force base is Eagle 44? Which countries uh, underground air force bases? Eagle 44. A, Iran. B, North Korea. C, Israel. D, France. Okay. So answer is A. It's Iran. It's Iran. Okay. So Eagle 44 or Oghab 44 is the underground air force base of Iran. Okay. Of Iran. So note, note, it is capable of, it is capable of, is capable of, is capable of housing fighter jets equipped with cruise missiles. Housing fighter jets, housing fighter jets, fighter jets, fighter jets equipped with cruise missiles. With cruise missiles. Okay, it is capable of housing fighter jets equipped with cruise missiles. Okay, okay, right, guys. So this is of Iran. Okay, this is of Iran. Next, which Indian state or union territory? Which Indian state or union territory proposed the wetland ex situ? Okay, ex situ conservation establishment. WESCE, Wetland Ex Situ Conservation Establishment. Which state or union territory proposed WESCE? Option A is Rajasthan. Option B is Uttarakhand. Option C is Sikkim. Option D is Gujarat. Okay, guys, answer this question. Answer this question really quickly. So the answer is option A, Rajasthan. Option A, Rajasthan is the answer. Rajasthan, right? Rajasthan. Note, note. So this wetland ex situ conservation establishment, it is a zoo that has been proposed by state government of Rajasthan. Okay, it is sort of a zoo. It is a zoo. It's a zoo. It's a zoo proposed by state government of Rajasthan. Proposed by state government of Rajasthan. Okay, it is set to establish within Kela Dev National Park. Kevla Dev National Park. Okay, it is proposed by state. It is said to be established within Kevladev National Park. Kevladev, Kevladev National Park. National Park. Kevladev National Park. Okay. Within Kerala National Park, it is a heritage site also known as Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. A World Heritage Site, World Heritage Site, Heritage Site, World Heritage Site, also known as the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. Okay, right? Okay, students. So the answer is Rajasthan. Question number 91. The Indian Armed Forces are said to procure armed Predators MQ-98 drones from which country? Okay, so Indian Armed Forces, they are procuring the armed drones from which country? Option A, France, Israel, C, USA, or D, Russia. Russia. The answer for this question is USA. C, USA. Correct. USA. And C is correct. USA. Okay, United States of America. Okay. So Indian Armed Forces are set to procure armed Predator MQ-98 drone from USA, the United States of America. Okay, so how many drones we are procuring from USA? How many drones? So procuring. So we are procuring 18 armed drones. 18 drones we are getting from USA. 18 drones. 18 drones from USA. From USA. 18 drones from USA. Okay. Okay. From this 18, 6 will be provided. 6 will be provided for each three armed force. For three armed force. Armed forces. Okay. For three armed forces, these unmanned aerial vehicles are capable of flying. These unmanned aerial vehicles are capable of flying 50,000 feet for maximum duration of 24 hours. They can fly for 50,000 feet. 50,000. The range is 50,000. 50,000 feet for almost 24 hours. 4 hours. For almost 24 hours. Okay, it is capable of carrying air to ground missiles. Capable of carrying air to ground missiles. Air to ground missiles. Air to ground missiles capability. Capability. Air to ground missiles capability. Okay. Okay. So this is all about the drones that we are procuring from United States. Next question. High Mobility Artillery Rocket System HIMARS is manufactured by Which country? Option A, France. Option B, Israel. Option C, USA. Option D, Russia. Guys, kindly answer this question. High mobility artillery rocket system. Okay. Mars. Mars is manufactured by which country? Option A, France. B, Israel. USA. D, Russia. Okay. Mars. So the answer is USA. Answer is USA. C. USA is the right answer. USA is the right answer. Okay. Okay. So the United States Department gave the node for the sale of M142 high mobility artillery, high mobility artillery rocket system. Okay, rocket launchers to Poland. Okay, note will be given to Poland. Given to Poland. Poland. Okay, will be given to Poland. Okay, how many? What is the cost? 10 billion. 10 billion. Cost of this deal is 10 billion. Okay, 10 billion. Okay, next question. Question number 93. Which country is the host of International Marine Protected Area Congress in 2023? Which country is the host? Which country is the host of International Marine Protected Areas Congress in 2020? A, Canada, option Australia, option Chile, option D, Argentina. Argentina. Right, guys? What is the option? So, answer is answer is A, Canada. Option A is correct. Those students who have given the answer option A, they are absolutely right. Answer is Canada. 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 So, experts at Fifth International Marine Protected Area Congress in Canada, they have represented, they have recommended, they have recommended the setting up of marine protected areas. Okay, setting of setting up of marine protected areas. Setting up of setting up of marine protected areas. Marine protected protected area. Okay, setting up of marine protected areas. Right? Yeah. So which country? Canada. Canada is the right answer. Question number 94. 94. National Industrial Corridor Development and Implementation Trust. NICDIT. NICDIT. NICDIT functions under which ministry? Again, the question of ministry comes. So, guys, ministry questions are important. Directly, they ask the ministry. Okay. So, option A, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Option B, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Option C, Ministry of Rural Development and Entrepreneurship. Option D, Ministry of Defense. Okay. Which ministry? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Which one is the answer, guys? So option A is the right answer, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Option A is the right answer, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Option A is the right answer, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Okay. It is so this NICDIT NICDIT, it is an apex government apex government body body that comes under the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. Comes under DIPP. DIPP. DIPP stands for Department of Department of DIPP stands for Department of Industrial Policy, Industrial Policy, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. Okay, promotion. Okay, promotion. Okay. So it is basically responsible for development of corridors like Chennai Bangalore Industrial Corridor is developed by NIGDIT. Okay, is developed by NIGDIT, and Bangalore Mumbai Industrial Corridor, Bangalore Mumbai, Chennai Bangalore, Bangalore Mumbai. Okay, Chennai Bangalore Industrial Corridor, Chennai Bangalore, Chennai, Chennai Bangalore Corridor, Industrial Corridor. Okay, Bangalore Mumbai, Bangalore Mumbai, Bangalore Mumbai Industrial Corridor. So this NICDIT has developed it. Okay, the NICDIT has developed it. Okay, guys. So next question: which country is being hit by devastating forest fires following a blistering heat wave? Which country is being hit by devastating forest fires following a blistering heat wave? Number one is Argentina. C is Brazil. D is Uganda. So which of the country is hit by blistering heat wave, guys? Tell me the answer. The answer is B, Chile. Answer is B, Chile. Answer is B, Chile. Answer is B, Chile. Okay. Note, in at least 23 people were killed. Okay. This fire or in this heat wave, at least 23 people were killed. At least 23 people were killed. Were killed. 23 people were killed in devastating forest fires. In these fires, 23 people were killed. Okay. After the blistering heat wave. After the blistering heat wave. Okay. So the state of emergency was declared. Okay. South American countries. The state of emergency was declared to the South American countries. According to the official, the 979 people have been affected by this calamity. Okay. Okay. 979 people have been affected following the calamity. Okay. Next is question number 96. Question number 96. Vishwa Bharati University, which was seen in news recently, Vishwa Bharati University, which was seen news recently, is located in which state? Okay, Vishwa Bharati University is located in which state? A. Uttar Pradesh, B. Bihar, C. West Bengal, D. Odisha. Okay, D. Odisha. We'll see why Vishwa Bharati University was in news. We will see that. We will see that why Vishwa Bharati University was in news. So the right answer for this question is West Bengal. West Bengal. The West Bengal is the right answer for this question. West Bengal is the right answer in this question. Right answer of this question. West Bengal. Okay. So note UNESCO. Note UNESCO is set to UNESCO is set to announce announce Vishwa Bharati University, Vishwa Bharati University, Vishwa Bharati University as a heritage university, as heritage university, heritage, heritage university, heritage university, and it is said to become the world's first living heritage university. Said to become, this is important, guys. Said to become, said to become world's first living heritage university. World's first living heritage university. Heritage University. University. Okay? University. Okay, guys? So it is in West Bengal. That's why it was in news. Question number 97. Which institution launched the zero draft of pandemic treaty? Which institution launched the zero draft of pandemic treaty? Okay. Option A, World Bank. Option B, World Health Organization. Option C, World Economic Forum. Option D, International Monetary Fund. Okay. Option D, International Monetary Fund. Okay. So answer is World Health Organization. D is the right answer. World Health Organization. World Health Organization is the right answer. WHO. So WHO has presented or launched the zero draft of pandemic treaty. Okay. WHO has launched the zero draft of pandemic treaty. Okay. Next is question number 98. Paris Club is an informal group of creator nation. Paris Club is an informal group of creator nation are the members of which organization? Paris Group, an informal group of creator nations, are the members of which organization? A. OPEC, B. OECD, C. G20, D. G7. Okay. So tell me which organization? A, B, C, or D? So answer OECD. Option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. Okay. So the Paris Club, an informal group of creator nation, they are member of OECD. OECD. Okay. Okay. So how many member states are there in OECD? There are 22 members. 22 members. Okay. 22 members. Okay. What is the full form of OECD? Organization for Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Economic Economic Cooperation and Development. And development. Development. Okay. OECD. 22 member. There are 22 members of this OECD. Full form is Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Okay. Okay. Next is who is the chairperson? Who is the chairperson of special committee to eliminate the need for a special eliminate the need of a special for a separate competition law for digital company? Guys, who is the chairperson for the special committee to examine the need for separate competition law for digital companies? Tell me the answer, guys. Question number 99. Tell me the answer. A. Manoj Govil. B. Ashwini Vaishnav. C. Nirmala Sitaraman. D. Ramesh Chand. Okay. So the answer is Manoj Govil. Option A is the right answer. Manoj Govil is the right answer. Manoj Govil is the right answer. Okay. So the government has set up the special committee to examine the need for a separate competition law for digital companies. Okay. They are putting up the separate competition law for digital companies. All right. So uh, question 99, option A is the right answer. Now next question, question 100. Which institution has released operational guideline on green bonds? Which institution has released operational guidelines on green bonds? Option A, RBI. Option B, SEBI. Option C, Niti Aayog. Option D, IRDAI. Okay, IRDAI. Okay, option A, RBI. Option B, SEBI. Option C, Niti Aayog. Option D, IRDAI. Okay, so the answer is SEBI. Answer is SEBI. Answer is SEBI. Okay, SEBI. So SEBI will release the operation guidelines for green bonds. Okay, SEBI will release the operational guidelines for green bonds. Right? Okay. Next question. Aaron Finch. Aaron Finch, who announced retirement from international cricket, is from which country? Aaron Finch. Everybody knows this question. Okay, all the cricket fans, they must be happy after seeing this question. Aaron Finch, who announced the retirement from international cricket, is from which country? Option A, England. Option B, South Africa. Option C, Australia. Option D, West Indies. Okay. So A, B, C, D, which answer? So answer is very simple. Option C, Australia. Aaron Finch belongs to Australia. Option C is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Okay. So he was the T20 captain. He was the Australian T20 captain. T20, T20, or 2020 captain. 2020 captain for Australia. Okay. He led the Australia for a win of T20 World Cup in 2021. Under his captaincy, Australia won a T20 World Cup 2021. Okay. 2021. Okay. Next question. Operation AG is associated with which state police? Operation AG is associated with which state police? Operation AG. Students, option A, Tamil Nadu, option B, Kerala, option C, Andhra Pradesh, option D, Karnataka. Tell me. Option A, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Karnataka. Tell me. So the right answer is B. Right answer is B, Kerala. This operation AG is related to Kerala police. Answer. Okay. So Kerala police have arrested recently 113 people. They have arrested 113 people who were accused of various criminal cases. Okay. Arrested 113 people accused of various criminal cases under Operation AG. Under Operation AG. Okay. So all the antisocial activity doing people, they were being arrested under this Operation AG. Okay. So it is related to Kerala police. Next is Everglades Wetland Restoration Project is associated with which country? Everglades Wetland Restoration Project is associated with which country? Option A, Australia. Option B, USA. Option C, France. Option D, Russia. Tell me. So, option B is the right answer. USA, the right answer. Option B is the right answer, guys. Okay, so Everglades Wetland Restoration Project is associated with USA. Okay, so it is in southern part of US state of Florida. It is in southern part, southern part, southern part of, southern part of US state of Florida. US state of Florida. Florida. Okay. Southern part of US state of Florida. Okay. Next question. PK Rosie. PK Rosie, who was honored in Google Doodle, was first actress in which language? Okay, PK Rosie, who was honored in Google Doodle, was the first actress in which language? Option A, Tamil. Option B, Malayalam. Option C, Kannada. Option D, Telugu. Guys, answer this question. The answer of this question is option B, Malayalam. Malayalam is the right answer. Malayalam is the right answer for this question, right? Students, Malayalam is the right answer. Malayalam is the right answer. Okay. This PK Rosie was the first actress in Malayalam cinema. Was the first actress in Malayalam cinema. In Malayalam cinema. Okay. She was the first actress in Malayalam cinema. Okay. So PK Rosie is related to Malayalam. Okay. Next is, which union ministry launched the digital payment Utsav? Which union ministry launched the digital payment Utsav? Okay. First is Ministry of Finance. Second is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. C is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. D is Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Which union ministry launched the digital payment Utsav? Which union ministry launched the digital payment Utsav? A, B, C, or D? So the answer is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Option B is the right answer. Ministry of Information and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is the right answer. Okay. Who is the Minister of Electronics and Information Technology? Note. Who is the Minister of Mr. Ashwani Vaishnav. Ashwini Vaishnav. Okay. Mr. Ashwani Vaishnav. Minister of Electronics and Information Technology. Technology. Electronics and Information Technology. Okay. Okay. So they have launched the digital payment Utsav. Okay. They has launched the digital payment Utsav at New Delhi. Next question is, which Indian state topped the medal tally in 5th Khelo India Youth Congress? Games, sorry. 5th Khelo India Youth Games. Okay. Which Indian state topped the medal tally in 5th Khelo India Youth Games? A, Haryana. Option B, Tamil Nadu. Option C, Maharashtra. Option D, Madhya Pradesh. Tell me. So the right answer for this question is option C, Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Option C, Maharashtra is the right answer. Is the right answer of this question. Okay. In 5th Kelo game concluded, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra ranked first in the medal table with 166 medals. Okay. So Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, they won 161 medals, including 56 golds. So Maharashtra has already won the titles in 2019 and 2022 as well. Okay. 2022 as well. Okay. So Maharashtra is the right answer. Okay. Haryana claimed the first runner-up trophy with 128 medals. So Maharashtra got 161 medals. 161 medals. Haryana got, the runner-up got 128 medals. 128 medals. 128 medals. Okay. Again, next question. Question number 107. After the RBI monetary policy statement announced in February 2023, what is the repo rate? Currently, what is the repo rate? Okay. So, in February 2023, after the announcement of RBI's monetary policy, what is the repo rate? A 5.50%, B 5.75%, C 6.25%, D 6.50%. Okay. Answer is D 6.50%. The right answer. 6.50% is the right answer. Okay. Okay. So the repo rate is 6.50% in February 2023. Next question. Next question. Which country launched Operation Dost? Which country launched Operation Dost to extend assistance to Turkey and Syria after the massive earthquake? Option A Pakistan, option B China, option C India, option D Russia. Okay, so everybody knows this. Operation Dost was launched by India. Operation Dost was launched by India. Okay, answer India. Okay, it was launched to give the assistance to Turkey and Syria after devastating massive earthquake. Okay, okay. Next question number 109. So Gaziantep Castle, which was seen in news, is a historical site located in which country? Okay. Option A Russia, option B Ukraine, option C Turkey, option D USA. USA. Okay. So the right answer is option C Turkey. Turkey is the right answer. Okay. So this Gaziantep Castle is in news. It is a historical site of. Okay. Okay, so earthquake that has hit Turkey and Syria, it has seriously damaged this Gaziantep castle. It has seriously damaged the Gaziantep castle. Okay, so 7.8 magnitude earthquake came into Turkey and Syria. It has damaged a lot of things. Okay, that was really unfortunate. Next question, question number 110. Which union ministry signed an MOU with Digital Green? Which ministry signed an MOU with Digital Green to build a national level digital extension platform? A. Ministry of Home Affairs. B. Ministry of Environment. C. Forest and Climate Change. C. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. D. Ministry of Finance. Okay. Ministry of Finance. The answer is Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. So option C is the right answer. So Union Ministry signed a MOU with Digital Green to build a new level digital extension platform. The ministry is Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think this is it. So these are all the questions we have seen. February part current affair is done. February part current affair is done. Now we'll try to bring the March portion. We'll try to bring the March portion. Okay, guys. So see you soon. Take care. Okay, I'll post the PDF in community if you need. Okay, guys. So take care. Bye bye. All the best.